Hello, my friends. My name is DadCraft73, and welcome back to another episode of our StoneBlock 4 Let's Play series. Today, I guess we're going to try to get these worker token things figured out that we've got in our inventory. First thing we need, though, is some Deepslate. I think there's just like tons of it around here, and we're just going to run back here and snag it up, I guess. Where can we get some? Maybe over here? I need a couple more of those things, but let's see what happens. Can I just, like, I don't know how much I need. We'll see how much we end up with. I don't want to, like, completely destroy all the resources in this room, but I'm sorry, man. We gotta rake it in. We need some polished Deepslate slabs. We're also gonna need some more of those things. We'll go skating around, see if we can't find it. Let's just grab some of this. Oh, my thing just broke forever. All right, that's not great. Okay, do I have another type of pickaxe situation? I don't know. How do I get up there to get those? It's like a parkour maze. I mean, we have some tinted glass. Let's just make one of these things first, and then we'll figure it out. Here, I'm going to use my little action pad, and we're going to go back to home. Okay. All right, I've been doing some cleaning. Listen, we don't have anything super cool and amazing, but we do have a lot more area. We've got a crop farm over here. I'm eating bread. I don't really know what to do with this bread. I mean, I could get some different pieces, parts, and maybe, you know, make some tasty treats or whatever with Farmer's Delight. But, you know, I don't have any of these things. I don't have eggs or a chicken or whatever. So for now, we're just going to eat bread. I mean, it's not great, but listen, it's unlimited. We can make so much more immediately. I also made myself some drawers. We can't make a drawer controller, though, because... Oh, that's caps. Drawer controller. Because we need, like, something really fancy. What's it called? Storage. I type good. Controller. Something like that. Storage controller? Yeah, this thing. And, I mean, that's not hard. We have the redstone. We have that. We have diamonds. We can make some that kind of stuff. The problem is steel. How in the world am I going to make a steel? I need to make steel dust. I don't know. Blast furnace, immersive engineering. I can put some stuff in there and cook it. Right? Maybe we could do something like that. I mean, I don't really want to start going down that whole path yet. I don't know. There is, like, casting, molten steel. This is like Tinker's Construct kind of situation, I guess. Productive metalworks is what this is. So we might, I mean, that might be fun to figure out that. So if we have molten iron, or put carbon, which is... Wait, what is a carbon fiber strand? Oh, no. Oh, no. Like, see, we're about to go down a crazy path. Oh, my goodness. What is all of this stuff? I don't think we're ready. A centrifuge? And then, what do we do here? Oh, my goodness. We do something. We put, like, we can't even make that. Like, there's got to be. Oh my goodness. I mean, how do we make this? Is it like a reward? Please, maybe it's a. Oh, look, I did do some storage. Hold on, is it like a reward? This just gives me money. All right, what does this go to? Compactor drawers. Okay, I made that too. I made some compacting drawers. Oh, I need to submit one. All right, hold on. Okay, I put a bunch of cobblestone in that one. Let's take this out. All right, I need to make some kind of pickaxe. Oh, I think if I go shift. Okay, shift. Yeah. Okay, let's turn this in really quick. I know we just completely got off track what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, we're gonna submit. I have to submit one of each. Oh, what's that? No, what is this guy? A mystical questing ram. Can I kill it? Okay, I probably shouldn't have done that, but we did. All right, do I have to make both of these kind of deals? It says separate nuggets and blocks. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's done. Okay, that was just to view the valid items. Okay, we'll put this back. Put this back there for now. Okay. All right, what else? Okay, we make a configuration tool. We make a fluid drawer. A frame. Oh my goodness, how do we get him? It was only available through the shop. Yeah, okay. But, like, how do I make steel? I mean, metal... I already need to have steel. I don't want to do that. Okay, I just want to make steel. Okay, what are my options? Blast furnace. I mean, maybe the blast furnace from immersive engineering is how we did... But I really want... We are about to go down through a rabbit hole. This is steel dust. To make steel dust, we need crafting. Yeah, we don't know how to do that. Crusher, yeah, okay. This does that. Enriched iron. I don't want to do that yet. Yeah, we can't do that. We don't know how to do that. Okay. All right, so man, we're in trouble. What other way is there to make steel? I feel like I'm missing some like major way. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't know how to do that. Create blasting, but I need steel dust. Mixing with create, I need a thing. Okay, that's a problem. Alloy smelting. Oh! What is this? Ender IO, an alloy smelter. Coal dust. How do I make coal dust? Oh my goodness. Sag mill from Ender IO. I mean, I've done some of this stuff in the past. Sag mill. We can put something in there, and we get that kind of stuff. I don't have any of that stuff. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're trying to get in deep, but I think having a drawer controller might be pretty huge. Do we just try to power through the steel creation process? I think the easiest thing would be the immersive engineering. Immersive engineer. What is that? Like a blast brick? No, blast brick. Okay. That's a magma block. I could make those. Maybe no, we can't make those. We can't do any of this stuff. Hold a second. How do I make a magma block? Think I got fire essence? I mean, I can mine them. Entity drops from a possessed blaze. I'm not going anywhere. I can't make magma creams anyway. Yeah, okay. This is not going to work. So what is this thing? I'm going to have to think about how to make steel. But anyway, listen, I don't want to focus on that right now. I want to make one of these little resource making devices. So I have some Deepslate here. I think I have a piece of iron kicking around. Yep, there's that. Do I have any stone? All right, let's cook up some stone. I must have put it in here. My furnace. There's more Deepslate, which is good. Okay. I should have a furnace somewhere. Just a regular furnace. There we go. Put that in there. And we'll put 1, 2, 3 of those in there. And we should have some tiny coal, maybe. Here, we'll make this into tiny coal. Like that. Okay, good. We'll put that in there and let that cook. Okay, so that will cook up. We're going to make a deal. And then to make this somewhere around here, I have my other stuff. This stuff, yes, okay. And then I need to make polished Deepslate. Polished Deepslate. Okay, I can use that to make polished deep slate. Okay, and then what? What am I trying to make here? I'm distracted. Getting started. I'm putting these villagers to work. I got to make this. The Unearther. And that is polished deep slate slabs, 3 of those, plus some tinted glass. Okay, so we can make one of those. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. We have that right there. This is cooked now. So we can make ourselves one of these. Okay, we'll just put this over here with our other tools for now. And then we should be able to make... polished. Okay, and then we should be able to take these guys like so, and then this like so, and make this. Okay, putting villagers to work. Okay, there we go. So we did this. We also got whatever that means. We get this, and we get item pipe. Okay, that's good. Then, unearthing villagers. To be able to use the worker token in Unearth, you'll need a villager that has one of these 3 jobs. Archaeologist, geologist. Salvaging table. Smithing table. Amethyst dust. How do I make amethyst dust? A cutting board. Okay. Here we go. You can place them back in the world using the token, but you will need to pick them back up. Okay, but that's okay, right? So, okay, so let's see if we can figure this out. So we're going to do this together. So here's what our plan is. We're going to make one of these salvaging tables. Salvaging table, okay. So we need a couple axes. We need we have one of those. We need a smithing table. We need some copper. Okay, do I have copper pieces parts? Copper chunks. I have these. Okay, that's good. That's good. Perfect. Okay. And I need a couple pieces of iron. 1, 2, and I need some of these. Okay, let's make the things first of all. Okay, so smithing tables should be, if I'm remembering correctly, smithing tables like that. Okay. And then let's grab this, and we're gonna need sticks. Do we have some sticks kicking around? We do. All right, so we need a pickaxe. First of all, we need an axe like so, and then we need a pickaxe like this. Okay, that's that. We need that. We have the thing, and now we need to make a cutting board. Cutting board. Cutting board. Okay. Salvaging table. This is just like a cutting. Oh yeah, from Farmer's Delight. Okay, cutting board. And that is acacia and a couple things. Or it doesn't have to be acacia, I don't think. All right, can I go like this? And then like this? Yep, cutting board. Okay, so we put this down on the ground. And then we go find one of our deals here. Like 1, 2. And then we smash it using a smasher. Using a hammer. A hammer. Where's that kind of hammer? Like this. Okay. Okay, we did that. Yeah, okay. Watch your fingers. Yeah. All right, and now we should be able to make a salvaging table, right? Boom. Made it. Okay, then we put this down. Let's let's actually, okay, we have this room around the corner that maybe off camera had gotten exploded. Don't worry about that. We have this thing, and then we have this thing, and we have this thing. Okay, so we need whatever this specific guy is. All right, let's go in this room. Let's just not look around too much. It's kind of like when company comes. Don't look underneath the table and stuff like that. Okay, we'll close that. We'll put this down, and we should be able to put this guy in the world. Okay? And he becomes one of those instantly, and then we can snag him up, and he now is a geologist. Let's make another geologist. Yeah, thank you very much for being a geologist. Okay, don't worry about whatever that is. Okay. All right, now we've saved him with this specific job, which is exactly what we wanted to do. All right, we're figuring this out together. Okay, let me read my quest again. This is a 3 by 3 by 3 block, which allows you to automate block brushing as it requires is a little villager label. Okay. All right, so if I want to, let's see what happens if this is a 3 by 3 setup. So let's maybe put this thing, let's put our first one maybe here in the wall. Have a block underneath. Maybe we can do something with that. All right, put this in. Boom. Okay, where does that feel? Okay. I want to put it back a little bit. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, that's how I want it. Okay. All right, now let's see what happens. Okay, he's chilling in there. Okay. And then what do we... Okay, I don't really understand. The food you feed them will give them special bonuses depending on what you feed them. Okay, they can work faster. This is like the sieving... Like the sieving villager workstation. All right, so what do we put in here now? We got to put a brush, I reckon. Okay, do I have a brush kicking around here? We're going to see if we can automate. Let's just see if we can get him started. First of all, there's a brush. Okay, put that in there. And then what do we put in here? Like... gravel? Sand? Do I have some sand? Yeah, I do. Okay, let's see what happens. We're going to put this in here like so. Hey, guy, what are you doing in there? Okay, do I have to... Is he just, like, super slow? Okay, let me see. What else? So we did this. We got these rewards. Okay. Oh, wait. Gravel, soul sand, and crush. Okay, he can't. Okay. I get it. Okay, he can't do that. He needs gravel. Uh-huh. Listen, sometimes I'm a little slow. I know you guys were probably screaming at the thing. Okay. Listen, I'm figuring it out together. We're doing it together. I've never used this mod before. I know you yell at me and say, "Oh, please learn how to read." Dad Craft, did you not go to school? You can't read? I can read. Sometimes I'm slow. Okay, we're going to turn this into gravel. Okay, where's my hammer? Okay. This is all gravel now. All right, let's do that. And put this in here for our little guy. Hey, little guy. You want to get to work on some gravel? Oh, he's doing it. Okay. All right. Oh, man, I'm raking stuff in. Okay. All right, so the question is, how do I automate? Can I use a fun? Let's use a thing. What's it called? A hopper. I don't know what he's for. Okay, this is working like a dream. Okay, so I can just let this run now. Okay, I mean, that's not ideal, but that at least works for now. Do I have a chest? We'll use pipes maybe to automate them in the future. Okay, look, I can do this. Okay. There we go. Now, this guy's going to do his little deal. All right, so now the other question is, all right, so if I go... I really need, like, just a regular tool. I need, like, a thing. Like a regular iron pickaxe. Or a diamond. We have diamonds. Let's see. Diamonds. 1, 2, 3. Let's just make a diamond pickaxe. And so we can do a little bit... I don't know what that guy's for. Maybe you guys know. The questing ram. You sound like that crazy sheep that tries to kill me, though. Okay, so then... Alright, I can go... Hold on, we'll put this here. Okay, so then if I get like a... How do I make like a barrel? A barrel. Like one of these fancy barrels. Like an iron barrel. I need a barrel and then some of that around it, and it gives me that. Okay, so I have to make a barrel just like that with some wood slabs. So if I go like that and make some wood slabs, I should be able to make a couple barrels. Okay. And then if I take this barrel and I wrap it in this, like so... Right, I get that. Okay, so if I put now, if I get in here somewhere, hopper, yes. Right, I put this barrel down. Can I just pipe stuff out? Yep. Okay. Okay. Can I use one of these? Use one of these. Okay, that works. Let's use that item pipe. All right, there we go. So now, this thing is now automated, and it should just take care of business. It's going to go through my brush pretty quick. Is there a way to make a better brush while we're just doing all of this brush-related stuff? All right, let's see. Brush. Reinforced brush. Okay, I can make a regular brush that way. I don't have any chicken feathers. I can make those brushes forever. I don't really know how to make this. So if I that, I need a smithing upgrade. That's a whole bunch of craziness. This is the unbreakable brush. If I have one of those, I could go there. Okay. All right. So if I do like this, all right, let's test one more little thing. One more little thing. I think I have some straw still kicking around. I know my inventory's crazy. We're working towards fixing it. I do. There's that, and then I need like one of these. All right, can I make like a couple of these? Okay, I can. And then if I take these and put them in this other drawer. Okay. I wonder if now this will break. Now, I don't know if this is the best, like, automation. I do want to look at my other kind of villager guys that I have, though. So an archaeologist can do dirt, dust, mud, and sand. Uses a decorative pot for its workstation. There's 2 kinds. Oh, 3 dimensionless. The dimensionless can use a resonance for their workstation. Okay, I don't know how to make that. But what I think I need to do, I don't know what crushed kivy is either. But I think I need to make dirt and dust and sand. So I need to make 3 more of these guys. 3 more of these guys. I got to make a decorative pot. I think we have the shards. We also have this. Let's see how to make a pot really quick. Oh, okay. Oh, let me see. I heard it break. Does not feed in there. Okay. That's okay. What happens if I try in from the side? We're learning together. We are becoming, whatever these guys are, experts. Yep. Okay, I'm guessing that's how you do that. And that feeds in there. Okay, so we can make like a whole bunch of brushes. We don't really have chicken feathers as of yet. We'll figure that out pretty soon. But this allows us to automate this whole process, and when we come back, we'll have tons of stuff. We have to do that. Now, can we automate the other stuff? Okay, let me just see. Gravel. I don't think we can. Well, I think we just need to get tons and tons. Like all the cobblestone that we end up with, we need to convert into, like some of it into all the different things and kind of go from there. All right, I'm going to work on building 4 more of these guys, and then I'll come back. We'll figure out that other villager type. I know this has been like a long clip, but listen, this is real time, us figuring stuff out. I love that. Heck yeah, we can make like a chest with some brushes. We need to make some more of those. Man, we're going to be taking care of business all over the place. Let me do some work, and I'll see you in just a second. Have you ever been playing a game and you are like at that point where you know that unlimited resources is like a step away? At least modded Minecraft. Like where you're going to have a way to generate just random resources forever. I made a little chicken farm, by the way. There's an egg in there. I've been just manually collecting them. I don't have the resources to like make like a vacuum hopper or anything like that, but I will. But anyway, I have got my little dudes chilling in here in these unearthers. There's 3 of them. And I was just doing some quests. By the way, I fixed my display thing. I had the number pad 1 keyboard bound to my quest, which I still do, but it was also the display, like, you know, like the display that tells you stuff. Anyway, I kept turning it on and off. That's why it was acting weird. But anyway, I did this little quest where I had to make some cobble generators, and I had to go talk to some echoes. I mean, we'll see those guys, I think, down the road a little bit later. Echo the machinist, and he like gave me this tool. I went and talked to him because I unlocked all the quests, and he gave me this there, the entropy manipulator. There's not very many charges left in this thing, or it's almost out of power. Whatever, we'll fill it up at some point in the future. But I needed that to make a bucket of lava, which I did right there. Okay, I just clicked it on the ground, and I'll show you how I did that in just a second, because I want to make a couple more cobble generators. I want to make 3 more, because I want to have a cobble generator per little deal. And then the other thing I made is this auto hammerer, which just kind of does its deal. This cobble generator is taking care of business. That chest is clear full. We can't even open it. I'm not sure how to get stuff out of it quite yet. Can I make more chickens? Nope, no luck. I've had like 10 eggs and they haven't made any chickens. I'm gonna have to kill some. I'm gonna need some feathers. I need a supply of feathers. I thought maybe I could do chickens and put the chickens in there. I made this thing. I think we're gonna get back to that, but I need like a chicken soul divider contraption, which extracts the chicken soul, which allows me to make some special chicken feed, and then the chicken feed, I don't know, there's a lot. We're not there yet. But where I am at is I'm going to make a couple more buckets of lava and get some more water going. And then, did I get my buckets back? I did, but I lost, I need to, uh-oh. Okay, we have to do a couple little things here. All right, first of all, I cooked up a bunch of iron. Let's grab that, right? And now let's make, like, we need, 1, 2, 3, let's make, like, I don't know, eight buckets? Like this, maybe? Okay, we'll make 8 buckets. There we go. And then I'm going to have to go over here and bust in the wall right here. I'm going to have to extract this bucket of water. Just a bucket of water, like so. I'll bring that right back. And then I'm just going to go over here and make an infinite source, because we need an infinite source for what we've got going on here. Because we're going to make a couple of these odds and ends. Let's do that. Let's do that. And then we'll pick this up, and we'll take it back over here and stick it back in here so our crop land is okay. And then we'll put this back like so. There we go. Okay, now we're back in business. So now we have an infinite source of water. We can get a couple buckets of water. We need one, two, we need three buckets of water, and then we need this. Oh, down there, and then we'll just go down here in the hallway again, and I'll just go like 1, 2, 3, and we'll get 1, 2, 3 of those, and we'll fill this back in with cobblestone, just so we don't have a hole on the ground. All right, so now we have all of the stuff we need to make these cobble generators, except I might need some other pieces, parts. Let's see, cobble generator. I need this. I think the lower level one is just going to be fine. Compressed stone. Okay, we do not have the compressed stone. I'm going to have to cook that up. All right, so let me get... Wow, we need so much. Can we... Hold on. Let me check something. What is happening with all of this inventory? Like, every time I turn around, my inventory is completely filled. Okay, hold on. Can I cook? I wonder. Put that in there. Put that in there. Can I cook one of these? Negative. And I can put it in there. I just can't cook it. Okay, so we're gonna have to cook up a ridiculous amount. I mean, this thing might be enough, this single cobblestone generator, but I think I'd just like to have them all have their own. Now I know what I did here. I'm gonna have to. I think we're just gonna have to break this. And there's gonna be cobblestone everywhere on the ground. Yeah. Saw that coming a mile away. But anyway, so I tell you what, I need to do some work, okay? I can't be just standing around here. Let me do a little bit of work. I want to cook up a ton of stone. I don't want you guys, you don't have to be here. But we're going to set up like similar setups for each one of these guys. I also have to make these auto hammers. Let me show you how to make those if you don't know. Hammer, these guys, just a level 1-1. We need a couple pieces of glass, which we have. We need to make that. We need gold and iron and redstone, which we have all of those pieces parts. We're going to need to make one for sand, one for dirt, one for dust. Sand, dirt, dust, I think. And then we're going to have to figure out how to like store all the drops from all of those different things. We're going to probably make a barrel or something along these lines. It's amazing. Don't worry. I'm taking care of business. So let me do some crafting. Some smelting of stone and some things like that, and I'll be back with you in just a second. I think I'm ready, at least to do one more of these. I've got this one fired up over here, and I made a ton of brushes. They're all in here. I'm going to have to go through and pull these out here in just a minute. But I have tons of brushes. I could probably take these out and help a little bit, because I have a compacting drawer for that. I'm cooking up more iron, or I thought I was. I guess I wasn't. Let me grab this coal out of here, put that in there. Okay, so I want to use cobblestone just for, what's it called? Like a diagram, okay? So we could get this thing all done exactly right. Because I don't have very many of these item pipes, and I don't have nickel as of yet. Like, I don't know how to make these. I don't have nickel ingots. I don't know how to get nickel I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm afraid. I don't know how to do this. Yeah, we're gonna have to like smelt. I think it's like a combination. Molten nickel is like something. No. Like I don't know where to get this from though. Smelt. Crushed. Oh, that's. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'll figure that. I mean, I don't think I'm getting nickel. Maybe I get it from one of the other things, and I just haven't seen it yet. But if so, I'll make a ton more pipes. Not a problem. But we're gonna set this guy up, and I'll show you how I set these up, and then I'll probably do the rest of them off camera. But here we go. So we need to have like. So we need to have like. Okay, so we might have to start like. I don't really know. So we have to have cobblestone generator. Let's say here. Okay. And then we're going to have a drawer here. And that drawer is going to go hammer, 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 and then into this. Right? Yes. Doesn't have to be that high, though. These loopies, I mean, they're okay. They just kind of like run around, drop a bunch of garbage on the ground, and then I feel guilty if I don't hurry up and go pick it up. Like, what's that over there? Like, that looks like a square thing. Like, maybe we need that. I don't know. Let's go see. Yes, thank you. It's something. An oak drawer. Thank you, item B. Feathers I'll take. I mean, I should get all this stuff picked up, I guess. I mean, it's just, he's kind of annoying, that loopy guy. All right, so let's put this thing together. I think I could come down one, though, and save a couple pipes, or at least a pipe. So, all right, so if I go... We're going to go over here, right? We're going to do this, this, and then hammer, hammer. Right, this, hammer, hammer. Even one more. So, like, generator thing, hammer, hammer, in. Okay. All right. So this should make, if everything goes according to plan, let's open this. Let's do this, 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 and this. Okay. This should be pretty simple. So we're going to put the cobblestone generator up here, like so. All right. Then we're going to put a storage drawer, like so. Yep. Okay. Then we're going to do hammer, hammer, and then we should be able to go like so. Okay, and that's going to put dirt in there. So now my little dude can start like grinding away. So then I can go like, I could go here and put a hopper. I have to make another hopper too. Put a hopper here, like so. Okay. Then I could go like this. And I need to make a barrel. How do I make one of these fancy barrels? Can I make like a super barrel? Like that one? Let me see. Barrel. Barrel. So to make one of these. No. Make one of these, and then can I like upgrade it? That I can make it gold? Okay, I could go like that. Okay, so I need to make a barrel. Do I have a barrel already? Let me see, please. Please, StatCraft, have a barrel. Negative. Okay. I need that and some planks. Okay. All right, let's go like this. Okay, we'll make a couple more of these. All right, we should be able to make barrels now. 3 barrels. Okay, there we go. And we should be able to make 3. If we put these 3 in here like this and just do like that, we should be able to make these guys. Okay, 3 of those. Perfect. All right, so then we could go over here, put this here, and use one more pipe to pull everything out. Like that. Okay. And then we could go in here. We could give this guy some bread. Okay, he's loving it. And then we could give him a couple brushes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just grab 5 from now and go here. And then 1, 2, 3, not that. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And now he's brushing, okay? He's taking care of business. He's making stuff. It's going to start showing up in here. We're getting all kinds of random pieces, parts. Yeah, I mean, it's not the greatest, but at least we're going to have stuff now. We probably won't need a farm anymore. We got grass seeds, which is kind of cool. We can get some passive mob spawning, which will be pretty awesome. All right, so now we have to do the same setup here, but we're going to need an extra hammer. So we're going to have to start it like here. 1, 2, and then hammer, 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 and then into this thing. Right? Right. Okay, this is working like a dream. We're just getting random stuff. Not super... I thought I'd get better. Like, don't I get saplings and stuff like that? This is, I'm not too worried about that setup. That's kind of lame. It's okay. All right, so anyway, I need to build more. I have all the cobblestone generators created that I need. So, for example, I could go here, and I know that the cobblestone generator is going to go here, and the box is going to go here. I just need to make sure... Okay, I don't want this. Like, I don't want that to connect. No. Dang it. No! Don't put dirt in there! Hey, can I not break that? Okay. Can I, like, somehow... Is there like a wrench? That's a problem. Huh. I really don't want anything to go in there, but I don't want to pull out that way. I want to pull out this way. But it shouldn't allow that to go in there. As long as there's dirt in there, it should be okay, right? We get some different stuff. All right, so hopefully that'll be okay. And then we can put this up there, and he'll start loading up there. But it will never be able to pull out of there as long as I have dirt in there, right? I feel like is there like an Ortec? Is there like a wrench? What is that from? What are these from? Oratech, okay? At Oratech. There's like a wrench or something that I can make. Right click to... Okay, maybe I can't configure that to extract. I guess not. Maybe if you guys know, leave a comment in the box below. But I think we're gonna be okay because this is gonna extract from there, and it can't put that stuff in there, no matter if it wants to, because it's always gonna just be dirt in there, and this thing's gonna make unlimited dirt. So that is where we want that. And now we need to make 2 more. We need to make some more hammers. So we can do hammer, 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 and then pipe sand into this dude right here. And we'll do the same thing with the brushes. Yeah, we can make like a box for brushes or a chest or something like that. Okay, let me do a little bit more work. This video is getting pretty long, and you know, I always worry about how long they are. But I'm going to get the rest of this set up, and I'll bring you back on the other side when we're raking it in. I'll see you in just a second. Well, I mean, I think I've got this thing working the way that I want to. I had to do some rearrangement because these pipes, you can't like disconnect, at least not that I could see. But I think we've got these things working the way we want. So this guy over here is taking care of gravel. I mean, he's running a little bit slow, but I mean, he's doing it, right? Everything's good. He's knocking out stuff. We're getting tons of resources from him. This guy has 4 hammers, and he's processing sand. So that means we're getting gold and tin and redstone. And eventually, as he levels up, he's at level 2. He's got to go a little bit further. We'll get more. I ran out of hoppers, at least hoppers that I'd gotten from quests and stuff. I didn't make any sitting around here. So we got that going, which is pretty good. We have that. I think I even have some more straw around so I can make some more brushes if I need to. Let me go over here and grab these eggs really quick while I'm waiting. I put all my food away. I definitely need to find a better source of food. My friend Tofu said, look at baked apples. I always use baked apples, but I don't think they're a thing in this pack. At least not the way that they have been implemented in other packs. Let's make some food here really quick. So all these unearthers are taking care of business. I'm a little disappointed in this guy, but I think we're going to get saplings pretty soon. He's level 2, and he's almost level 3. There was like a small mix-up there with some weird stuff. Now he's back on track. So once he gets leveled up, I think we're going to be able to get some better drops from him and not just this random stuff. This guy as well, I think we're going to get some more stuff. And this guy also, which is pretty sweet. I need to make some bread because I'm starving. Bread. There we go. There, let's eat some bread. So I think we're in pretty good shape. We're just going to let these guys go. I mean, they don't need food to function, from what I can tell. Like, I don't know if I put any food in this guy. He's got a little bit. He's got a little bit. He's out of food, but he's still working. You know, he's still taking care of business a little bit slower. I mean, maybe we could give him a little bit of our food. That'll speed up his process a little bit. This guy has food. So they've all got food. And I think these unearthers are working just how I want them to. I wish we could make a drawer controller. Can we make that? We can't. Controller. No. I don't know. It's not. Maybe it's not controller. I can't remember what it's called. Storage controller. Yeah. We need to make steel. And we're not at a point where we can make steel as of yet. We have to be able to compress. This is crafting. Yeah, we can't make a steel ingot because we don't know how. We can't make steel dust because steel dust, I believe, is like... I mean, maybe we could make some of this stuff pretty soon. We have osmium. I mean, we could start making some of these to try to get steel. Maybe we could do that next time because I'd really like to be able to like pipe the output of all of these things into their own drawer and just let it like pipe it into the drawer controller and let it go and make a bunch more compacting doors. I think maybe that's what we'll do. I mean, I don't know if we're supposed to dive into mechanism this early, but I think we could do whatever we want to. This is now complete. Welcome to Draconic Evolution. What happened? Okay. This is done. Okay. This is done. We can check that and get that. Okay. And then we can do this. Speak with the Echo of Guidance. We'll do that. We'll get this and this. Shop updated. Okay. All right. So now we got to Draconic Evolution. We got some Draconium dust. I don't know what we could do with all that stuff. Let's not get too crazy. But what I would really like to do is next time, let's get on the pathway to steel. Does that sound like a plan? And then maybe we can make some mechanism machines. Let's make a mechanism room, maybe. And then we can hook up all of these things into our big storage unit. At least that's my plan. Listen, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool, don't be a fool, and from my StoneBlock 4 Let's Play series, Unlimited Resources, here we come. I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. See you later.